Johor orders shutdown of poultry farm. Police detained ice truck driver over TAPAH fatal accident. Hello and good afternoon. I'm Mohanapriya. Welcome to News on 2. The authorities have shut down an illegal poultry farm that also makes fertilizer using chicken manure, found to be the source of ammonia pollution in Sungai Johor. This led to the temporary shutdown of 3 water treatment plants since Friday, causing water supply disruptions that affected several parts of Johor. Johor Menteri Besar Datuk Seri Muhammad Khalid Nordin said the action was taken after 8 agencies, including the Bakach Water Control Agency, Johor Department of Environment and the Kulai Land Office.
Saya ingat kita kena ambil tindakan drastik dalam soal ini. Biar dia kaji, kedudukannya jauh dan sama ada itu sebenar-benarnya punca. Kalau ya, then saya stand guided by pandangan dan cadangan yang diberi oleh jabatan-jabatan dan terlibat.
Over the weekend, the Semangar, Sungai Johor and Tai Hong water treatment plants, LRA, were forced to shut down due to ammonia pollution emitting from Sungai Johor, the primary water source for the 3 LRAs. The water supply disruption affected over 2 million residents in Johor Bahru, Kulai and Kota Tinggi. The 22-year-old ice truck driver who caused the deaths of 9 people in an accident with a van last Saturday has been detained for investigations. In a statement, TAPAH Police Chief Superintendent Somsak Din Keliao said the man was receiving treatment at the hospital Rajapamaisuri Bainun Ipoh for injuries to his leg and stitches to his head. Superintendent Som said the man was discharged from hospital and taken to the TAPAH Traffic Department last night. Last Saturday morning, a collision between the truck transporting ice and a van in TAPAH killed 9 people and seriously injured 1 other. All 9 in the van perished, while the truck driver survived the crash on Jalan Air Kuning, Mambang in Awan, but sustained serious injuries. The van driver, a male, and all 8 female passengers, all locals, died on the spot. Meanwhile, Transport Minister Datuk Seri Liao Tiong Lai said stern action will be taken on the driver and owner of the ice truck if the accident was due to cargo problem. He has also instructed Malaysian Institute of Road Safety Research, MIROS, to identify the cause of the accident.
Sekiranya puncanya adalah kerana lori yang membawa ais itu terbabas, ketidakseimbangan barangan yang dibawa itu menyebabkan lori itu terumbang-ambing, maka tindakan perlu diambil untuk menghadkan kelajuan dan juga barang-barang yang dibawa itu tidak senang, tidak mudah menyebabkan ketidakstabilan lori yang tersebut.
The body found by Iranian authorities at Mount Damavand, Iran, on October 27th has been confirmed to be that of Malaysian climber Ramli Abdul Majid, who was reported missing on November 20th last year. According to a statement issued by Wisma Putra yesterday, the Malaysian embassy in Tehran is rendering the necessary assistance to bring the body back to Malaysia. In the statement, the Malaysian government thanked the Iranian authorities for their efforts in the search and rescue operation and also conveyed its sincere condolences to Ramli's family. Iranian news agency, Islamic Republic News Agency, reported that a group of climbers found the body while descending the mountain at a height of 4,300 meters last Friday. The climbers conveyed the discovery of the body to the Red Crescent Society, which then sent a search and rescue team. On November 20th last year, Ramli, a systems chief engineer at the Proton Holdings headquarters in Shah Alam, and another climber from the mountaineering club, Said Rizwan Said Salim Shatri, 50, went missing after they became separated from other climbers in the group while making their way to the summit of Mount Damavan. Said Rizwan's body was discovered on November 28, 2016 at the Yakar Glacier area and was brought back to Malaysia. 5 families were ordered to evacuate their homes in Taman Bendera Intan, Temerloh, Pahang, when the land began sinking around several areas of the houses, as well as cracks appearing on the structural barriers. According to Pahang Civil Defence Forces APM Director Zainal Yusof, the fire department ordered all the residents to evacuate after the Temerloh City Council MPT conducted a risk analysis of the area. However, only one house occupied by a family of 5 had the highest risk of a landslide. Nonetheless, the area is being monitored closely to avoid any serious incidents. A fatal accident between a trailer and a car caused the deaths of a trailer driver and the car driver who were pinned to their vehicles along kilometre 197.8 of the Plus Highway near the Aikro toll exit, Malacca, last night. 3 more people sustained serious injuries in the 7 p.m. incident. Aikro Fire and Rescue Chief Mohammad Hamdan Sudin said his team received the emergency call at 7:09 p.m. When they arrived at the scene, they found 4 victims, including 2 young boys in the car and 1 person in the trailer. It is believed that the car was driven by a 30-year-old woman who was with her husband and 2 children, aged 3 and 6 years old. They were heading from Johor Bahru to Kuala Lumpur, whereas the trailer was heading in the opposite direction. The husband and the 2 children, who were seriously injured, were removed from the vehicle with the help of the public and sent to Hospital Alur Gajah for further treatment. The firemen took 30 minutes to remove the deceased victims from the vehicles. A gardener was killed after being hit by a van at the Petronas Recreational Golf Club in Kerteh, Terengganu yesterday. A 58-year-old Hasim Awang from Kampung Baru Kerteh was believed to have been killed at the scene of the incident. Kemaman Police Chief Superintendent Muhammad Syed Ibrahim said preliminary investigation found that the incident took place when the driver of the van, Ahmad Bukhari Azman, 20, wanted to move his vehicle from the KGRP lobby to the parking lot. However, upon reaching the parking lot, Azman had accidentally released the clutch of his vehicle, causing it to crash onto a divider before hitting the victim who was working there. Azman was sent to the Kerteh Health Clinic for further treatment, while Ahmad Bukhari's body was sent to Kemaman Hospital in Chukai, Terengganu, for post-mortem. The case is being investigated under Section 41(1) of the Road Transport Act 1987. The Council of Federal Datuk Malaysia, MDPM, has called for the revocation of the honorary title given to a Datuk Sri who had allegedly beaten up officers from the People's Voluntary Corps, RELA. Its president, Tan Sri Danny Uwi, said the council was saddened by the incident and reminded those bestowed with honorary titles to behave accordingly with their status. Datuk Sri had allegedly beaten up 3 RELA personnel, resulting in 1 officer being admitted to hospital in an incident that happened on Friday morning. It is learned that the Datuk Sri, whose vehicle was obstructing traffic outside a temple in Ampang, was told by the RELA officers on duty to move his car. As a result of the beatings, 1 officer suffered bruises and a black eye, while another officer was hospitalized. The issue has also caught the attention of Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi, who warned everyone, regardless of positions, not to flout the laws. Tan Sri Danny confirmed that the Datuk Sri in question was not a member of MDPM. Women, Family and Community Development Minister Datuk Sri Rohani Abdul Karim said parents need to spend quality time with their children with no interference from the use of gadgets. The minister believes it is the most effective way of enhancing family relationships that could stop their children from delving into social problems. In her speech text, which was read by National Population and Family Development Board Chairman Datuk Mariam Mas Yaakob, the minister said it is during such quality time that parents were able to communicate directly with their children. This will allow parents to know more about their children's daily activities, which nowadays are spent mostly surfing the internet. Her speech was read during the pre-launch of the One Malaysia National Family Month in Kuala Lumpur yesterday, where some 2,500 people comprising parents and their children, including 30 autistic ones, participated in the Kids-a-thon Heroes in the City run. Coming up, government to introduce a certification system for Mozambique. Stay with us.
Did you know shaving can damage your skin? Introducing the essence of Nivea cream, now in a deodorant. It provides long-lasting protection, gentle care, and nourishment for damaged skin. For soft and smooth underarms, the deodorant that cares for you. Nivea Protect and Care. The Nivea Care Sale. Save up to 50% on selected items.
Welcome back. The Agriculture and Agro-Based Industry Ministry will introduce a certification system for durians to be exported, especially the Musang King. Its Minister, Datuk Sri Ahmad Shabri Cheek, said the certification mark for each durian exported is to ensure the buyer gets accurate information about the grade and place of cultivation. The ministry is currently developing a special application to label the Musang King and other varieties of durian, and it is expected to be completed this December.
Jadi ini adalah merupakan perkembangan di masa depan yang perlu diikuti oleh semua orang, di mana nilai sesuatu buah itu bukan sahaja pada buahnya saja tetapi persijilannya juga.
Speaking after the planting of the 500,000th Musang King tree program in Kampung Pamah Rawa in Raut Pahang, the minister also announced that the ministry is targeting to penetrate the Chinese market by exporting fresh Musang Kings to China and make the country the largest importer of the fruit. Johor Menteri Besar Datuk Sri Muhammad Khalid Nordin said scrapping toll charges at the Eastern Dispersal Link EDL toll in Johor beginning 2018 will benefit Malaysians, especially those who commute to Singapore daily via the Malaysia-Singapore Causeway in Tambak, Johor.
Jadi cakap-cakap yang kononnya mengapa rakyat Singapura yang patut mendapat faedah, vehicle road charges masih lagi dikenakan. Road charges masih dikenakan, toll plus masih dikenakan. Hanya toll EDL tak kena. Dan toll EDL ni dia tak kira sama ada Malaysia atau Singapura, siapa saja kita kena. Jadi bila dia dihapuskan, yang mendapat manfaat ramai juga rakyat Malaysia.
Datuk Sri Muhammad Khalid explained that previously about 60,000 vehicles used the EDL daily, but the number had reduced to 40,000 when the toll rates increased from between RM3.40 to RM19.70 for 5 vehicle classes. On October 27, the Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak in his 2018 budget speech announced that toll collection at several toll plazas in Selangor, Johor and Kedah, which includes the EDL, will be abolished from January 1st, 2018. Asian shares climbed on Monday and crude oil rose to a 2-year top while the euro loitered around a 3-month low as the European Central Bank's decision to extend its stimulus further fattened the dollar's yield advantage. Global share markets have been on an upward trend since the start of the year, helped by solid corporate earnings and positive economic data across major countries. Japan's Nikkei nudged 0.2% higher, while Seoul shares climbed 0.7%. The world share index has surged 17.6% so far in 2017. The dollar index was a touch softer after 2 straight days of gains helped by upbeat third-quarter U.S. GDP data. The U.S. economy grew at 3% annualized rate from July to September, showing resilience after recent storms. In commodities, Brent crude rose $60.63 per barrel, the highest since July 2015, after Saudi Arabia agreed to support the extension of a global oil production cut agreement. U.S. crude CLCI ticked up 0.32% at $54.07 a barrel.